The St. Kitts Cricket Association, SKCA, has congratulated Michael Louis in becoming the first Kittitian to make the West Indies team, following the announcement by Cricket West Indies on Tuesday, June 4, 2024. President of the SKCA, Dennis Phillip, in a statement, said Michael's selection is a remarkable achievement. The St. Kitts Cricket Association, SKCA, has congratulated Michael Louis in becoming the first Kittitian to make the West Indies team, following the announcement by Cricket West Indies on Tuesday, June 4, 2024. President of the SKCA, Dennis Phillip, in a statement, said Michael's selection is a remarkable achievement.
It is with overwhelming joy and overdue wave that we, the St. Kitts Cricket Association, its members, and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis convey our best wishes, congratulations, and continued success to our very own Michael Louis, who have overcome the shackle of rejection to finally become the first recognized Kittitian to be selected to the West Indies cricket team. We truly believe he deserves his selection and will continue his quest to become a world-recognized batsman. We take this opportunity to also congratulate his parents, who have stood and supported all of their children on their life journey. To all persons, including coaches and managers who have worked with him and who have encouraged him and supported him, continue to do so, and also to extend your services to others. We will continue to be at your service and support and look forward to your bright future.
Mr. Phillip, questioned about the significance of this milestone, suggests that this will open doors for many other St. Kitts cricketers.
Michael's selection is an opening that we have long awaited, and it is an opening that, in our opinion and our belief, we are sure that it will encourage others to now participate more in the game of cricket, in the sport of cricket. And of course, there are many others who have been eagerly awaiting but been discouraged with non-selection. So this selection of Michael is definitely a positive step towards other persons getting there.
Michael's selection comes on the heels of exceptional performances in West Indies domestic cricket earlier this year, the most notably being a historic 2 consecutive first-class centuries at the Warner Park against the Guyana Harpy Eagles. For these exploits, the St. Kitts Cricket Association honored Michael by presenting him the prestigious SKCA Green Jacket, making him an honorary member of the St. Kitts Cricket Association.
MSR Media came to the Federation, Nevis specifically, to make movies during the period of the COVID-19 pandemic, but not long after, their involvement with St. Kitts began to grow significantly. MSR Media SKN Limited reportedly made 10 films under an arrangement with the Nevis Island Administration. According to Premier Mark Brantley, the requirements of the movie-making arrangements were met. Meanwhile, it appears that Philippe Martinez's exploration of St. Kitts for filmmaking exposed him to the Citizenship by Investment program headquartered in Bastille. It was a period of time when the Team Unity government was in place, headed by then Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris. Soon Martinez purchased the former OTI to be reformed as the MSR Hotel. Along the way, the journey soured. Recently, Premier Brantley, former Prime Minister Harris, and current Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew commented on their relations with MSR in the context that Philippe Martinez and MSR Media SKN jointly are suing in relation to CBI underselling issues. Harris denied inviting MSR to St. Kitts. Premier Brantley recently implied the PLP leader encouraged it, while the current Prime Minister clears the air on his involvement in wrongdoing in the CBI program, having encouraged, according to Martinez MSR lawsuit, the purchase of the former OTI hotel.
MSR Media extended an invitation to me to come and to see its work. In fact, their people were in fact going to shoot some scenes, I think it was South Plage, somewhere over there, and they wanted us to come. So the invitation came from them. A church invites you to go to the church, but of course he's far away from church now. This is movie business. So, but just by way of explanation, somebody invite the Prime Minister, the African Liberation people, you do them the courtesy of going. And I really thought that he had been properly vetted to have come to Nevis, to have been getting those benefits there. And he wanted to come to St. Kitts. And would it have been a good thing for them to come? Sure. Because he could have gone St. Martin, gone other places to shoot the movie.
I knew what was behind that. Including, I can say here today, that more money was being offered to them to do certain things in terms of film over on St. Kitts, but the quid pro quo, the requirement was that they must have their base in St. Kitts. And so they went. In fairness to MSR, they discussed the matter with me. And I told them, well, they had to make a business decision. And they made their business decision and they went to St. Kitts. As the old people would say here, in two tours, they came back to Nevis to continue making movies because the situation in St. Kitts turned out to be not as amenable in terms of the making of movies. You would recall, for example, that MSR was ensconced at Kittish Hill at one point. And there was a lot of talk about them getting invested in La Valley and doing all kinds of things on the island of St. Kitts. All of that was put in a nice little package with an orange bow on top of it in order to persuade them to leave Mark Brantley and Nevis and come over to St. Kitts. When the government changed in 2022 and the Dr. Drew administration took over, MSR again engaged with the new administration, and that led to their purchase of the OTI, which, as you know, had been hitherto owned by TDC. Again, the explanation MSR gave to me, they didn't need to give me an explanation, but what they said to me was that that would become their new base of operations. So this was their second foray onto St. Kitts, and OTI was to become the base. And I said, well, because by that time, I had indicated to them that my interest was movies, film, and whatever they wanted to do in terms of film based on the track record that they had developed with me, and I will say it now, and I continue to say, MSR delivered to Nevis what they committed to deliver.
I am not sued in any US or American court. It is my position as the Minister of National Security. That is where I come in. I have not received any money from anybody. They can search from up and down, left and right, which has been done. My integrity on this matter is critically important. I have to protect the country and my integrity. Can you imagine if I was naming this? Just imagine if I was naming this. I think part of the saving grace of all of this is that I am not named. No evidence on me. No questions about me. I take this very seriously because I already see how this is hurting St. Kitts and Nevis. I already see the questions being asked. Of people asking, what kind of country is that? I want to tell them that this is a country of integrity. There are bad actors, yes. But this is a country of integrity and good standing. Just imagine if I was naming this. In a US court. Okay? And therefore, I want to say clearly that this is a matter that is a very, very serious matter.
MSR's involvement in movie making in the Federation was perceived by some public and private sector officials as a major positive. But the current legal issues leaves a dark cloud on the future of filmmaking with MSR Media. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.
The foundation of every society is established by our elders. They set the blueprint for life as we know it. They are caretakers, teachers, sources of inspiration, and so much more. Unfortunately, we sometimes miss opportunities to draw from their wisdom. Have you ever intentionally listened to their stories to learn from their lifetime's worth of experiences, to glean from their values of courage, determination, love, faith, and family? Journey with me at the feet of the elders.
Executive Director Elizabeth Riley, speaking at a press conference of the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, CDEMA, reminded regional media at a press conference held on St. Kitts at the Marriott Resort that mechanisms, protocols, and systems are now in place for the Atlantic hurricane season. According to scientists, this year's Atlantic hurricane season will be more active than usual, generating 23 named storms, with 11 forecast to become hurricanes and 5 expected to be major hurricanes. Riley commented on the prediction and the input of CDEMA in its 2024 preparations for the regional scale of assistance, and importantly, advised that all key stakeholders at a national level must be fully ready to execute plans.
To put this in perspective, this is in fact the highest prediction of hurricanes that the Colorado State University has ever issued in their April outlook. As you know, they provide periodic updates during the season. And for comparison, the average for 1991 to 2020 was actually 14 named storms, 7 hurricanes, and 3 major hurricanes. So that should give a good perspective. In other words, the 2024 season will be about 170% higher than the average for that 1991 to 2020 average. So given this forecast, it is crucial that our 19 participating states and the CDEMA coordinating unit, which make up the CDEMA system, as well as the other partners within our regional response mechanism, are prepared. Not just prepared, but well prepared, and not only for tropical cyclones, but also for severe weather. We need to keep our eyes on this as well. I know there's often heavy attention to the cyclonic activity, but our meteorological colleagues have continued to advise us that we need to pay equal attention to severe weather events, as well as the secondary hazards that they can trigger, which include flooding, storm surge, as well as landslides. But notwithstanding this forecast, the coordinating unit likes to remind all of us that it takes only one. So the numbers, yes, we have the numbers, but please, we have to pay attention to our readiness at the individual level, as well as the level of our governments, because whilst NEMA here in St. Kitts and Nevis, and when I say NEMA, I don't mean NEMA, the individual organization that is headed by Mr. Samuel. I'm speaking about NEMA, the full national system, is going to undertake all the actions and probably has concluded already, PM, all of the key actions for 2024. It is a joint effort between the individual and the government that results in readiness at the national level. So please remember that.
Riley said CDEMA is maintaining a heightened state of operational readiness within the region with the capability to fully support national efforts. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.
Sports Minister Samuel Duggins hailed the accomplishments of Michael Louis, who created history on being the first Kittitian selected for the senior West Indies cricket team. In a press release from the Department of Sports on Tuesday, the minister said Louis's selection marks a historic moment being selected for his debut in the upcoming Test series against arch-rivals England. This is a monumental achievement, the minister said. It underscores the tenacity, perseverance and hard work that Mikhail has been putting in over the years. This is also a blueprint for our young cricketers to follow and about how to overcome adversity en route to excellence. This is also an indication that the increased thrust in cricket by my government is yielding fruit." End quote. The minister also hinted at several initiatives in the pipeline aimed at increasing the brand equity of local cricket. While Nevis has had several representatives on the West Indies senior side, this marks the first time there is a representative from the sister island of St. Kitts. Minister Duggins extended his heartfelt congratulations to Mikhail Louis, celebrating this significant milestone for both the player and the nation. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline. Hope Economics is an economic and development consulting firm specializing in economic policy, advising, business and trade advisory, research and project management. We work with governments, private sector agencies, multinational institutions, and non-profit organizations across the Caribbean region. Led by principal consultant Kevin Hope, Hope Economics applies rigorous analytic skills and local knowledge to address key challenges facing Caribbean economies. They work closely with governments and partners to design evidence-based solutions and support sustainable development across the region. For more information or to book services, email admin@hopeeconomics.com or contact WhatsApp 268-721-0936 or 203-257-8785. Hope Economics. Your dreams are our mission.
I love the cable because they're real. What you see is what you get. No hidden agenda, no tricks, just real, honest communication.
When visiting Antigua and Barbuda, you want clean, affordable accommodations. Welcome to Bliss Vacay. Bliss Vacay is a tropical, clean, peaceful, safe, and quiet unit centrally located in St. John's, Antigua, with the nearest beach only 15 minutes away. Bliss Vacay is just about 10 minutes from the city center and is located on a popular bus route where you can take the bus to town in 5 minutes. It's budget-friendly, located close to community shop, supermarket and pharmacies, and has easy access to local and exquisite restaurants 3 to 20 minutes away. The hosts are very friendly and you will have all you need to make your stay memorable. To book a stay at Bliss Vacay, visit airbnb.com or WhatsApp 268-773-2665. Stay in comfort and peace of mind whenever you visit Antigua and Barbuda with Bliss Vacay.
At Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design, we're thrilled to be your go-to print shop located in the heart of Bastille. From essential services like printing, copying, and laminating, to a diverse array of school supplies, arts and craft materials, and office essentials, we've got you covered. Don't fret, Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design are here to stay and ready to be your trusted partners for all your printing and craft supply needs. Ready for a visit? Find us at the corner between Dillio and Princess Street. Just look for the vibrant pink and yellow building with white doors. We can't wait to welcome you to our creative haven.